Hey Space Spins, hey Heart Trip. Hope you're doing alright, Morgan as well. Yeah, we're doing better. We're doing better. Thanks for thinking of us. Hope you're doing as well too. Or you're doing well as well. If my brain can work. Yeah, I was struggling to try and decide what to play. I was struggling a whole lot. And I was like, you know what? I got Megabonk on the sale and it's either no stream or stream this. So I'm like, I'll play this. I've been playing it a bit. I'm usually not super great at these types of games, but you know, it's something calm to do for like a little bit. Cause I kind of considered playing like, I might want to turn down the music just a tad. I considered playing like one of the Castlevanias I didn't play. And didn't end up doing that. Because I was like, ooh, I don't know if my brain can handle that right now. So we do this instead, and I can vibe. I also considered like just loading up Aciprite and just doing some art or something, but I'm like, I don't know if I feel comfortable enough just doing an art stream yet. I don't think I have the chops for it. But yeah, I will probably just vibe with this. This is basically just like a Vampire Survivors and stuff for people that don't know. Except it's obviously 3D, so that adds a little bit more into it. But I remember wanting to play this when it came out, and I just didn't get to it. And then when I saw it was on sale, I was like, okay, we can do that. I have been really wanting to play a ooh, let's get axes. I have been really wanting to play like a JRPG recently. Like really badly, and I almost was just like, screw it, I'm gonna play a JRPG. But I'm like, starting one before I'm about to move is probably a terrible call. Hey Narek. Welcome in. Yeah, I was so close to starting, like, I was just being like, screw it, I'm gonna play a JRPG, but yeah. Starting something really long before I'm possibly going to be away for, like, a week. Probably not a good call. Armor, good. I think this is the character I've played the least. The least. Final Fantasy 4? I've actually played Final Fantasy 4. Not on the channel, but I've played it before. The ones I was considering, I started Metaphor on my own time and didn't quite finish it. So Metaphor was one of the ones I was thinking of. There's also there's something that releases like tomorrow called like Einkrag or something. It looks more of like an action JRPG, but something like that feels kind of cozy right now too. I've been watching a streamer play YS10, so I don't know, my brain's been there. A Tales game would be good too. I have been wanting to play a Tales game. But yeah, basically just stuff like that. I should probably play Rebirth at some point too. So that as well. But yeah, I didn't really want to start anything super... Oh, well, I'm dead. I didn't want to start anything like super long, like right before I might be away for a little bit. I can't get these two characters, but I want to try another Sir Oofy. I should get through Final Fantasy 7 before getting distracted. I got through Remake. I did not go back for Intergrade, and I would like to, because Intergrade has the Fort Condor minigame that I was obsessed with as a kid. So I would like to go back to that at some point, because Remake was good. Like, I wasn't in love with it, and I still prefer FF7. And there were some things I didn't like some side quests and stuff feeling like kind of MMO-y, like go kill 10 rats and things like that. some of those things I didn't love about it, but still a, you know, fine game, I think. And it's neat seeing something like FF7, like, you know, with modern game systems and graphics and stuff. But yeah, but I don't know. I've been wanting to play a JRPG really badly, so maybe we do. Maybe we do at some point. Specifically an action JRPG, weirdly. That's why I mentioned that Einkrad game. Go super old school. I played FF1 as well. I never finished it. I've watched HC Bailey play FF1 though. And I think I also watched ProJared play it back in the day. Wow, I am getting destroyed here. I hate these enemies. If you're slow, like, they can be useful sometimes because they can knock you around the map, but sometimes they're just extremely annoying. I don't know if I want aura because I'm gonna want projectile count for sword. Feels like it'd be better to go for axe, chunkers. Oh god, that's a lot. Go away, you. Alright. Played it again recently and it still holds up. Yeah, it's FF1 is a neat game. I'm one of the rare people that actually played and didn't hate Final Fantasy II. I mostly played it because I thought Fenris had a really cool design. And I always remember seeing the striking box art. Okay, this is Megabonk. I had wanted to play it a bit ago, but I didn't get around to it because there's too many other things to play. And I recently got it for the Steam sale, and it's basically like Vampire Survivors, except it's like, you know, 3D and you jump around and stuff. So yeah, it's the name is great, and it also is actually in the game because there's a skill you can get that's just called like Bonk or Megabonk, and it's basically like a super critical hit. And if you proc it, the sound effect plays, like the bonk sound effect. It's great. Fellow FF2 enjoyer, it's fun. It's weird, but it's fun. I remember playing a lot of FF2. I think there was like a GBA version or something, and I played that. Something. Oh, okay, I'm dead again. Hey, Dell. Welcome in. I unlocked Brass Knuckles. I can play as Sir Ufi, I promise. I have won with Sir Ufi before. I am playing on like the hardest tier for Forest though. I should probably mess around with some of the other levels, but anytime I play these games, my brain always gets in this mode where it's like, no, I need to finish this thing before moving on to another thing. Which is not the best way to handle it, but you know. I've never really gotten a Thorns build to work super well, but if it's gonna work on anybody, it's gonna work on Ufi here. Don't think I want any of those. Lifesteal would help if I'm gonna be taking damage. So it's the one where you can level up by attacking yourself. The only thing I recall about it is the leveling system. I don't remember. Honestly, like, weirdly, I don't remember a lot of the game mechanics from FF2. I just remember the story and stuff. Like, oh, you have to go here and get this item, and then you have to go here and get this item, and yeah, there's a bunch of stuff like that. Just lifesteal to him again. You can raise your HP by hitting yourself. Yeah, see, it's like an interesting system. I just remember playing, like, you know, tons of FF7 and basically grinding by beating the shit out of myself and my party members. Or, wait, did I say FF7? I meant FF Tactics. And Luminous Arc. Because that was a thing in Luminous Arc as well. Just beat up your own characters. I think it was also in, Jeanne d'Arc. 2. Okay, Aegis is probably pretty good here. Of course, I will block damage, so my thorns will be less useful, but I'll be able to survive a little bit longer, which will be nice. I'll damage up, but I lose HP. I mean, it's fine. It's just 5% HP. Take damage. Aegis. It's always smarter to progress and come back later, but moving on without finishing just never feels good. I know, right? It's just like, especially in a roguelite, because this is a roguelite. It is so much smarter for me just to move on, but brain is like, no. No, I must finish. I always do that. But I basically completely finished everything as crab. And I was like, well, I want something kind of similar to that, but a little bit different. So I got this. There's also like 2 games I do want to stream coming out soon. Ooh, power-ups is good, but let's get this. There's a game I got a code for that comes out on, I think, the 10th. That is basically specifically for bugs. I will probably stream that. And then that Aincrad game, like I said, comes out tomorrow. I'll have to see what people think of it before I know if I want to play it or not. This is a hard game to read chat in sometimes. Played all the Pixel remasters a while ago. I remember playing the DS ones. I had a modded DS and I played like a good amount of them. The most recent time I actually played Final Fantasy IX, I played the phone version because it had a lot of the really nice quality of life features that you could put on, like turning random battles just off completely for some parts, which is really helpful in like puzzle areas. And also like speed up. But there's been a lot of JRPGs that have come out recently that I've been like pretty interested in. My god, I do no damage right now. We need damage. This stone golem will never die. This blue skeleton has my name on it. Like, survivability is here, but the damage is not. Okay, I got it. There we go. Ugh. That's not what I want. Refresh. I mean... Lightning staff. I just need more damage. I can't wait for the perfect build. I just need something. I tried like Sword Art Online. I don't actually know. It doesn't say Sword Art Online. It's just a new game from Bandai Namco. I haven't even really seen much talk about it, or I've probably seen a trailer or something for it at like a direct or something. I just don't recognize it. But it's specifically the kind of JRPG I want right now, like a action JRPG. It's Sword Art Online? Oh, I had no idea. It doesn't... I didn't think it said it anywhere in the thing. I know nothing about Sword Art Online, so... I am dead again. Probably. I promise sometimes I have good runs. Do I want chunkers? I mean, we have pretty much everything that scales with projectile counts, so... Let's go for that. God, that's a lot of goblins. I can't even get to the golem. Even if I, like, you know. Can you just come over here, please? Do I want health regen? Give me... That is an epic lifesteal. It's so hard to pass up on an epic or a legendary when you get it, even if it's not something you particularly need at that time. Okay, we cleared it out. Old school played FF1 when it came out, but I think I had access to FF2 until later. My brother and I were in elementary school and constantly dying. That brings back memories of trying to play that stuff. God. I played FF7 when... Which this might make some people feel old. But, I played FF7. I couldn't even, like, really read super well yet. Like... It was, interesting. But I remember playing FF7, I, like, couldn't even really parse what was happening in the dialogue. I was just progressing. I usually never really made it... Well, I would usually make it out of Midgar, and then just stop, because I was too scared of Nibelheim in the Shinra Mansion. But, I have a distinct memory of my, I accidentally saved over my brother's save file in FF7. And, he got really mad, because he's like, oh my god, you do this, like, you did this all the time in, Final Fantasy Tactics as well. And I would just be mashing through the save, and his would be in the top slot, and I would accidentally save over it. And I was like, oh, it's okay, I made a new save file recently, you can just start from mine. And he was like, ugh, okay, whatever, I'll do that. He got into my game, and I forgot to tell him that, when you name Barrett, I accidentally pressed, like, backspace. So I deleted Barrett's name, and then I didn't remember how Barrett's name was spelled. So his name was like Bert, like B-R-R-R-T. Just Bert. And he got to the first cutscene where Barrett speaks and it just sees the name and is like, oh, absolutely not. I'll just restart. And I was like, oh, okay. This got me FF7. They didn't realize you needed memory cards. I just had to do the first bombing mission over and over for weeks. Oh my god, that takes me back. Jeez. I remember dealing with the struggle of, we got a PS2, and, I think my brother specifically, like, traded in our PS1, when he traded in the PS2, or when we got the PS2, and, you know, gave, like, our memory cards and all of that stuff. We did not realize that if you want to have PS1 save files on a PS2, you need PS1 memory cards. Because we were like, oh, it's backwards compatible, so that's probably why he, you know, got rid of the PS1, but he also got rid of the memory cards. So I remember, in a similar vein, having to do that with Final Fantasy Tactics. I would just start a new run every single day and be like, oh, how far can we make it this time? Can I beat up Algus today? And just restarting and restarting. Oh, I am not focusing. We have accomplished basically nothing in the nearly 10 minutes on this level. We have gotten no charge shrines. I'm only alive because I'm incredibly defensive. We need to fix this problem. Been yapping. Oh, this is uncomfy. Okay, we're good. More lifesteal, why not? If I'm survivable, that's, you know, if I have survivability, that's something. My brother and I got our PS1 and we didn't realize you needed a memory card. We just played the beginning of episode over and over. I love stories like that. It takes me back. Give me oats. If I can get the beef ring, we might have something here. Oh my god, I thought for a second that was going to be it. I mean, I'll take the credit card. I do have a shit ton of money. I don't really want the scarf. Like, scarf is really good, but I hate having to just constantly jump. I'm gonna banish it. Probably a bad call. But that makes it so we do 50% extra damage in the air, and it's kind of just work. Like, if you have a character that's built around it, it's a little bit better, but Ufi is not built around it. I didn't even realize, like, Sword Art Online was still a, like, thing, really. I remember, like, the second season or whatever, where it's, like, not, like, fantasy anymore. It's, like, sci-fi, and they have guns and stuff. But I've never really gotten into Sword Art Online. I completely skipped. I watched Overlord, I watched Log Horizon, I watched No Game, No Life, at least, you know, the first bit. Come down here, skeleton. Okay, it doesn't want to. Okay, honestly, we may just be able to survive somewhat here just because I'm very tanky. Ooh, unstable transfusion is nice. I love that one. Okay, we still need to find the exit, too. So I've kind of got to move really, really quickly here. There's a purple microwave. I'm gonna scare myself by looking at when the anime came out. 2012. That adds up. That adds up for me. Sorry to jump scare people, but that's when I graduated high school, so... I was comfortably in the year where everybody was joking that we were gonna die because of the, Mayan calendar. Do I want crit chance? Crit chance could be good if I get... Ooh, but 25% pickup range. No, let's go for crit chance. I kind of need a little bit of damage to offset, and if I can get the sword that, heals me when I crit, that would be awesome. Here we go. Ah! I hate that thing so much. Oh god. Final wave is coming soon. We gotta go. We gotta move. We gotta shmove quickly. More damage to enemies. Attack speed. Okay, I think we're done. I think we're dead. For those that don't know, when that timer runs out there, really strong enemies spawn in that are just going to get really strong really quickly, and they will overwhelm me and kill me. And I still have to beat a boss and leave the level. So I really appreciate that you play these odd games that no one else plays or streams, no one I follow. Only follow 2 other gamers, but algorithm doesn't show me anything when they play this stuff either. Pushes a ton of gaming channels. Yeah, I usually try to focus on, like, obviously I do play some things. Like Megabonk here is incredibly popular. Like I do play some popular stuff, but I always really like playing, some of the more unheard of things. And it's interesting that more people don't do it, because at least from my perspective, sometimes the videos where, like, no one else is covering it do the best. Some of the best playthroughs and, like, you know, most viewed, most engaged with playthroughs I have on the channel are games that, like, no one else on YouTube touched. There was, like, a really obscure puzzle game I played back in the day called Mask of Mists, and it was, like, crazy well viewed. And I think it had, like, 80 Steam reviews or something. We're dead, by the way. In case you were curious. But there was also recently, I played Cabernet, the, vampire, like, puzzle adventure game with, like, time mechanics. We are getting knocked around, by the way. I played that, and that did really well. And it still gets a ton of views. This probably looks like nonsense right now on the stream. That's normal. That's normal. I mean, I was right about my survivability. My survivability is kind of nuts. I basically can't move right now. Like, my hands are off the controller currently. We're just sitting here. But, you know. We are cooking. I can't move at all. Like, I'm holding S right now. Can't budge. Poor Sir Oofy. You tried. You tried. Alright, let's play somebody else. I really like Calcium. This character is interesting because their damage builds up as their speed builds up. But it gets halved if you take damage. So basically just never take damage and you're super stupid fast. And do a bunch of damage. It's always the unknown stuff that's most fun to watch. One of my favorite games ever is Void Stranger and has like 6 total playthroughs. I always get Void Stranger mixed up because I always hear things about Void Stranger and people talking about like how good Void Stranger is. And I always get it mixed up with Void Bastards in my head, which is like a roguelike that I did play on the channel. Yeah, it is not the same thing at all, but my brain always goes there. If I was a character in this, I would be Lady Oofies. Yeah, you would. You would be, Oodles. It's true. Also, hey, Oodles. I see you were also having oh no, I don't know what to stream / don't know if I'm going to stream today. Brain poison. Like I was, because I was sitting there and I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna stream, and I was like, you know what? I've been playing a lot of Megabonk. People either get no stream or they get me playing this, and I feel like people would rather a stream than no stream. So, oh, I just took damage. Yeah, it's easy to get trapped in that. Spell this. Oh, Katamari Damacy? Yeah. I feel like it'd be a fun thing for you to play and for us to watch. So, I played Katamari Damacy Reroll, on the stream, and it's up on the archive channel, I believe. I have played that. I also played the new game as well that came out recently. Absolutely fantastic. So there's at least 2 Katamari playthroughs on the stream archive channel. One of my best performing shorts on the archive channel is actually me getting tilted by the Cowbear mission in Katamari Damacy. I know about Katamari from you, it's a fun game. It is great. I love Katamari. Such a feel-good, cozy, happy game. When I was playing this, Oodles, when I got this for the Steam sale, I was actually thinking about you because I was like, this feels like something Oodles would just play on like the Switch and just kind of vibe with in bed. Because it's kind of just turn brain off, a bunch of particle effects on the screen, makes brain feel good, number go up. It's a roguelike, of course. It's a fun time. I'm imagining it would maybe fall apart when there starts to be too many enemies on screen. I have not reached that point yet, though. And it's such a Switch in bed mood lately. It's so good. It's so good. Ooh, I got the sneakers on Calcium. I've never had that happen before. But yeah, I love Katamari so much. Katamari is probably one of my favorite game franchises. If I had to think about, like, I think I did one of those, like, you know, About Me video games edition things. And, like, one of the things was, like, a game that never fails to, like, put a smile on my face. And I was torn between putting a Kirby game or Katamari, but I had to put Katamari. Like, I feel like in my case, it is virtually impossible to not be happy or cozy while playing Katamari. It's just so happy. Ooh, do I want the Luck Tome, actually? Let's see, we already have Projectile, we have Crit Chance. I could get Luck Tome and Attack Speed. I do need some sort of sustain, though. I don't think Luck Tome's worth here. We're gonna pass. Such a fever dream for me. I only played it when I had a rotten case of COVID and my brain was nothing but pudding and fog and let me do something when I could do literally nothing else. Yeah, I definitely feel that. I have absolutely had that before. I'm gonna get the elite spawn chance. Sometimes a game just happens at like the right point and it just hits perfectly. And those are always the best times. I've talked about it before, in passing and with like friends and stuff, but I've had 2 different times in my life where there's a term for it. I remember the term kind of came about when people Ooh. Oh. It's just the world, though. I mean, that's good, but I don't normally like these kinds of items in roguelikes. They can be good, but yeah. What was I saying? It was a term that was popularized when Avatar, the blue people, Avatar, when the first of that came out. Basically, it gave people, like, depression because the world was so beautiful and awesome that people were depressed with the real world and wanted to live there. And it was, like, actually just, like, making people depressed watching it because the movie made them too happy, basically. I've had that with 2 games in my life, both on summer vacation. One of them was, Harvest Moon: A Magical Melody. And another of them was like one of my favorite JRPGs ever, called Radiata Stories. And that game was really interesting, especially for the time, because you have like a hub town, and everyone has like their own distinct schedules. And the other big thing is you can recruit like anyone in the game, like any person for the most part, I think, that you talk to, as long as they have like unique design and stuff, can be recruited, and you can get them on your team. It has like 200 potential party members or some shit like that. But I remember being obsessed with that game. It's such a good vibe, Radiata. Like, I really wish a lot of the Tri-Ace games would be like remade or re-released. Because Tri-Ace made a lot of really, really good stuff, like Radiata, Eternal Sonata. There's definitely other ones I'm not thinking of. And I would just love to see more of those. I kind of like my other 2 commons. Oh, Star Ocean is also Tri-Ace, yeah. I meant to play that Star Ocean remake that came out, and I didn't get to it. Definitely want Evasion Tome. Let's see. Did you ever play Steambot Chronicles? I don't recall it. First, you say Steam, and like what my brain immediately goes to is like the Steam World games, which I have played, but I know that's not what you're talking about. So I don't think I've played this. Speaking of obscure games, I saw Rhapsody is getting a re-release on Steam, and that's pretty crazy. Rhapsody is a very not often played but fondly remembered, like, Nipponichi game. PS2 RPG where you have a mech. Oh yeah, I've definitely never played that then. For the most part, when I was young, I like avoided sci-fi stuff. Except for like Battletech. I did play a good bit of Battletech. Or Robotech? One of those. I never got into custom Robo like a lot of people did. Attack speed. Ooh. Blue? No, I don't need more blue. Ad breaking for me. What's the best way to make sure you get the monies and also eliminate ads? Honestly, if like you want my 100% opinion, if you want to give me monies, subbing is the best way to do that. Otherwise, you like, if there's a way for you to block the ads, block the ads. Twitch pays out barely anything for ads anyway. I would rather just people being able to, you know, watch without having to worry about getting interrupted randomly. I think if people have Twitch Turbo, they don't have to worry about ads at all on any stream, and it basically, like, gives the streamer more money if you want to go that route. But if you don't want to get Twitch Turbo, it's like, yeah, just block the ads however you can. I know it's definitely harder to do so on Twitch these days, because they have really locked in on that, but the Twitch payout for, like, ad revenue is basically non-existent. Even just compared to YouTube. So I just want people to enjoy however they can. That's just so hard to block. Yeah, they are a pain. Oh, does Brave work on Twitch ads? I did not realize Brave worked on Twitch ads. That would be really useful then. Do I want... Ooh, bow could... no, I'm kind of doing like a long-range bop things build. So bow doesn't feel super good here, admittedly. I do think I need shield just to stay alive. So we're gonna do that. With all of my on-hit effects, if I could have gotten like some HP, that could have been nice too, but... maybe I get Flame Walker? I kind of feel like I need something to like really damage a boss, because the problem with Flame Walker is I wouldn't get any use out of that against bosses. I'm just gonna skip that one. Wrench. Ooh, that was a free chest. Glasses. If I find another microwave, I'll want to use that. That's the other fun thing about this character. You don't have to worry about not being able to find the objective, because, God, you just zoom around the map. Speaking of, blocking ads and things, God, I wish YouTube would make it so, if people were, like, channel members, it blocked ads for them. It would be so nice. Like, on a channel's videos. Like, if you're a member of a specific channel, you should not have to get ads on that channel. Much like Twitch has it. If you're sub to a channel, you don't have to worry about getting ads ever. It's so stupid that they don't do that, to me. Like, it works for streams, I believe. Like, if you're doing YouTube lives. But it should apply to the videos as well, in my opinion. Doesn't? Never been a member on a YouTube channel? I kind of assumed it did. It does not. I looked into it when I made my things because I was going to list that as a potential benefit. And everything I saw said, no, it doesn't do that. There's no way to make a YouTube membership, like, make it so that they don't get ads. Like, it does block them on streams, so that's why it's just so weird to me. Do I want the bananas? You know, I haven't used the banana ring much. Fine, banana. Banana. Does Brave work on Twitch? I watch through the Ladder's app and not through a browser. Yeah, I don't know a ton about Brave. I just know a lot of people have good thoughts on it. Or have good feelings on it, I guess. People say it works pretty well and stuff. I did see that, DuckDuckGo announced recently that, when using their browser, they automatically block YouTube ads if you enable it. That's like a big thing that they're touting. I'm sure YouTube is going to be salty about that. Okay, I've got to get to the objective, actually. So we are going to have to move here. Projectile speed, yeah. I'll get this one last charge. I should have gotten all of them. I honestly think it's... If you don't get them all, I'm kind of playing bad as this character. But I've been yapping. Spawn. Shit, as far as I know, I just don't know how that translates using a different app. Way better than DuckDuckGo for me. I switched to DuckDuckGo just mostly because I did not want to use Google anymore. And DuckDuckGo was the one I had seen recommended a lot. I will say DuckDuckGo's like search feature leaves a little bit to be desired, but it's better than just having like AI search results shoved down your throat. Oh, these bananas slap, actually. I love banana. Let's get some of that. Do we think I can? I don't think we can. I don't think we can. I think that would be a foolish mistake. So we sit right here until we die, almost. So he's paying me a dumb question. Oh no, you're totally fine. That's like the whole reason, you know, like this is good. It, you know, it allows me to just kind of chat and vibe. That's kind of what I wanted to do today anyway. That's why I wanted to play this, because I was like, I'd rather just sit here and chat. This is basically a just chatting / podcast stream, except there's nonsense happening in the background. One of the things I've actually been considering doing for the, Patreon, especially because like in the middle tier is the tier I have for people to vote on like what games I stream, and I haven't been as good about keeping up with that recently, so I'm like, I want to keep that there for when I do stream votes, but ooh, I need mirror. I want to keep that for when I do stream votes. What I'm thinking of adding is like, maybe sometimes do like Q&A videos and people can like submit questions if they're curious about anything, because you know, then people can ask stuff like, oh, have you seen about this game, have you seen about that game, are you planning on playing this game and stuff. Especially since I, you know, as I mentioned in my video, I don't read comments as much anymore. Seems like it'd be a good way to balance things. Yes. Yeah, essentially a Subway Surfer stream, exactly. Exactly. That's definitely what my brain wanted. It was like, oh, I don't want to think and stuff. I just want to play game. Seriously depressing that, yeah, do no evil, yeah. No. And then they changed it, and I remember when they changed it and people were like, uh-oh. Google just changed their do no evil motto. And I was like, oh no, it's downhill from here. Ooh, crit damage. Yes, please. Go away, you. But yeah, I've been thinking about other stuff, like that for the Patreon and the YouTube in general. So that might be something I look into at some point. Oh, well, uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's no good. Did Google just announce that they're like transitioning to being a villain in a JRPG? Yes. Yes, they did. Okay, Stone Golem, go away. Come on. This would be an amazing character to get the scarf on. Okay, you die now. Big bonk. I love getting bonk when there's, I have this many particles on screen, because you hear that bonk effect, like, constantly. Okay, there's a mirror. Wait, I have 2 mirrors? Ooh. Nice. I feel like corporations used to be less comically evil. Don't know what changed, but nowadays it feels like everyone is competing so you can do the most harm. Yeah, I mean, the perfect example is... Square Enix, the company that made FF7, that specifically talks about how there's an evil corporation destroying the planet, is remaking Final Fantasy VII with the exact same story while also pushing, like, NFTs and AI in game development and just, like, all of these stupid things. It's like, God. Like, current Square Enix, like, Avalanche would bomb you, current Square Enix. Like, we have to understand here. Oh god. That's good. It is all the Reagan admin's fault. Also, hey Bugs. Hope you're doing well. And hey Sage. Hot shit, that's delicious. Wait, when did I say that? I mean, that sounds like something I would say, but... Oh yeah, Bugs, I did get the code for the U game. I'll either stream it on the 10th or make a video for it. I don't know yet. We'll see. But it's there. I have it. It's ready. Oh, owie. Please no. The music in this game is so good too. Gotta say. Very good music. I want to copy a key because I will be able to open all of the treasure chests. Oh my god, and that's amazing too. I don't actually know if there's a max to this or not. Basically, every single one of these keys that I get, it gives me a 10% chance to open a treasure chest for free. I don't know if you can actually get to 100% or not. I would hope so. Be really cool. I don't need duration really. Power up multiplier? That's kind of an unfortunate charge shrine. There we go there. Whoop. 28 months of still using my Xbox Prime account to give you subs? Hey, there you go. Thanks for the sub. Appreciate it. Multiplier, max HP. Or max HP could be good, but I have the shield, so who cares? Come back here, Blue Skelly. Oh, I didn't get it in time. Bummer. Get that. Get you. Things are definitely starting to get very, very chaotic here. 46% evasion. My evasion is at nearly 50% now, so if something does even hit me, I'm pretty good. Ooh. Freeze. I'm doing all right. I couldn't quite decide what I wanted to play, which is why I kind of just chose this on a whim, because I'd been playing it on the side a lot. The rare double charge. Power up drop chance. Extra gold gain would be good. Don't have a ton of it, but it'll help me unlock more chests, which is good. Oh my god. That got very scary for a second. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, well, I would have died right there. My Zaworld, though, just broke. That was death. But we're alive now. I am Dio. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Go, 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 go. You play something with incremental skill upgrades? Last time everything was crab. Yeah. I mean, it's funny that those are the ones you came in on because, I think I only played everything as crab on stream like twice. And this is probably the only time I'll ever play this on stream. I mentioned it a bit earlier, but basically the main reason I was playing this is because there's some stuff I was kind of interested in that was coming out soon. But, Oh god. It's not out yet, and I didn't want to start anything super crazy long before I'm moving, because I know I wouldn't be able to play it for like a week and then wouldn't finish it. But I was mentioning earlier that I really feel like playing a JRPG. But I was like, ah, you know what, we can play this. God, I really need the charm. Also apparently need way more damage than I currently have. Get them, my bananas, get them! The poison's doing work too, but this is why I want the other thing. I almost just played some Castlevania games as well, which would have been funny to say the least. Oh, okay. Okay, so I have 9 of those now. So I don't think that is working. Well, no. Oh wait, that's I didn't pay for the other ones. That's what the problem was. Oh god, I need to get over to the thing. I'm gonna die if I don't. And I've already died once. Go, 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 go. We are zooming. Okay, I'm here. I made it. Chad Bark, let's go. Just have to kill Chad Bark here and we're good. I'm kind of doing work to you. God, you have so much HP. Here comes Final Swarm. Difference between her while playing this and the visuals is bonkers. Yeah, it's the tonal whiplash is a lot. My daughter, she's beat Sonic 1, Sonic 16-bit, 8-bit, 2, Sonic Cosmic Fighter, Waku Waku Patrol Car, Super Sonic Arcade, Sonic CD. Oh my god, those are hard games. Those are really hard games. Like, OG Sonic is hard. Props to her. Like, I struggle. Oh my god, we got another Zawilda. I struggled with Mania even, and Mania isn't even as hard as the classic ones. These games are rough. I can't wait until she gets to Adventure. My personal favorite Sonic games. There's a lot of ghosts currently trying to kill me. And they are going to succeed quite soon. Oh god, I really did not need to fall right there. That's terrible. Come here, Chad Bark. I'm dead. I'm super dead. There's no way. Because I still have to get back. I have to kill this boss and get back up to the teleporter. I think the dream is dead. Wait a second. Die, you bastard! Go, go, go. I just have to get over there. I just have to get to that. Huh. I'm out! I'm out! Okay. Nice call, person versus, oh my god, panic attack? Yeah. This game is overstimulation station for sure. Surprisingly good at Sonic CD. I think the only place to give her any trouble is the pinball level in the middle. Oh, the pinball level is notoriously difficult, from what I recall. Kind of reminds me of that pachinko level in Sunshine. People just notoriously hate. Ooh, I would love more of the... it's just 4 extra %. That wasn't worth, I don't think. Bone. I mean, I think we're gonna make it far here, but... not gonna do crazy well. Yeah, I think because the stat isn't listed for the keys, I think the key, it only goes up to like 50% or something. Possibly even lower. Getting it to like 100% would have been absurd, so that makes sense. Okay, well we found the boss portal already. And this one's a little bit different than the other ones because I just immediately go to the final boss when I hit that one. So when Bob was salacious to beat, she kept asking me why they made it so hard. Yeah. Yeah, you know. Old video games gotta be hard. This is why she'll like Sonic Adventure more. They're easier. Even if they are very rude sometimes. Oops, all projectiles. Told her that the modern ones are easier to beat. Yeah, I mean, I think she'll have a good time with those. Sonic Adventure was just so wild to me as a kid because... Ooh. Ooh. I think I want spicy meatballs. Spicy meatball would be great to have. I want spicy meatball. Knockback doesn't super help me. Not with what I currently have. This golem is scary. Especially because of how much health it has. You just die already? Give me this for free? Yay. Alright, I'll open up another chest in a second. Go away, you. Actually, I should probably save my money for buying the meatball that I wanted. Give meatball. Oh my god, it's 79.38. Need more. Way more money. Oh, why did I open this? Okay, it's free. Good. Oh. Give, 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 give. And boom. Alright. Ooh, increased damage when opening a chest? That might be extremely powerful for me. Okay, this is kind of scary because... Oh, oh, I need that. That's money. That's money. Give. Oh. Okay, now we're cooking. Give me the moolah. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, God. I think I tried to jump and hit somebody. Please die. I think I'm dead. I'm dying, yeah. Evasion? Bone? Okay, yep, my Zaworldo kicked in. Okay, we're alive, though. Just because of that thing, basically. Spicy meatball. Okay. Oh, I zoned out and forgot about Megabonk. Was so confused as why you're talking about meatballs. Yeah, that's my bomb. I thought that was gonna sound wild out of context. Let's go game trauma. Do you see that viral level from Mario Maker that was all fireball chains and you had to beat in 32 seconds? Oh god, I have not. I've seen a lot of really crazy Mario Maker levels. Especially, like, since they were, like, ending service on Mario Maker 1, so people were trying to beat, like, all of the levels. And they did actually do it as far as I understand. Even, like, a hacked one people managed to beat, which was really neat to see. But, like, Mario Maker levels are something else. That and, like, Kaizo Mario and things, my god. I'm still shocked Nintendo hasn't, like, really capitalized on that and just straight up made their, like, own Zelda maker. Like, they kinda did with the Link's Awakening remake, but it was kind of half-assed and people didn't care too much. But if they just straight up made one that was like, yeah, just make your own Zelda dungeons. I know people would eat that up. Uh-oh. I think we die here. Yeah, we die here. Maybe not. Give me this. Okay. Kind of recovered there. Ooh, this is where it really sucks that I did not get more jumps and things. I just gotta kind of jump past stuff to get out of here. Ooh, speed upgrade. Good. Zooming. Okay. Get this charge. I left so many enemies back there. More crit chance. Could have been so evil. So many Nintendo IPs could benefit from a maker game. Yeah, and they like kind of added them in. Ooh, jump height. They kind of like added them into Mario Maker as like a hee hee haha, this is cute. Like you can play as Link and I think you can play as Samus. But it's like, you know, it doesn't change how things play. Although I think Link has like unique upgrades or something that you only get if like you have your player playing as Link. So that's something at least. My bullets bounce now. I can't even imagine how this looks on Twitch. I can't imagine great. It must look like absolute nonsense. Just tons of bitrate destruction happening. Need that. Ooh, need that power upgrade. Okay, now I can just plow through all of this. Yeah, you can do nothing now. Goodbye. Eat banana. I like my... It looks like a tornado of bananas. It's like some sort of banana typhoon or something. So many banana. Oh, great. I have a 100% chance. I don't think that's actually how it works, but I like to believe. Surprisingly quite fine. I am shocked. Maybe I have my bitrate set high enough to sustain it. Which is cool if so. And then my brother, I hadn't talked to in like 15 years and was like, our shared hatred of this thing will heal us. We're close now. That's hilarious. Wireless dagger, yes please. Ooh, I would not mind another one of those. Do I have a curse doll? I do. Demonic blade, for sure. Ooh, wait, can I swap some things out for some really good blues? What blues do I have? Honestly... Nah, I don't want to get rid of any of that, actually. I'm good. Ooh, thunder mitts. That's fun. Give me both of these. Then there's one more charge over there. Drop chance. Even more crit chance. There we go. Alright, let's see if we can defeat the boss. Oh wait, I still had 2 minutes. Damn it, I forgot. Yeah, you don't summon a boss here. You just get teleported instantly. Okay, so I could have grinded for a little bit longer and I didn't, so we'll see how this goes. We gotta defeat Bark Vader. Sick music, though. And I'm boning them. And this is, This probably has the most mechanics of any of the boss fights in the game. It's kind of just like... You'll see in a second. We have a lot of attacks to dodge and stuff. And if I get hit by any of those, it will nearly kill me. And you shoot out little projectiles and stuff. We'll see, though. Look at my bones flying around the screen because they don't have any other character to target, so they just hit this boss and then just fly to nowhere. It does visually look very cool just playing as Calcium and just like doing kick flips and stuff as you're doing all this nonsense. I see circle strafing working flawlessly no matter the game. It's always too good. We love our circle strafing. Whether it's a Dark Souls boss or, you know, Bark Vader, circle strafing is the best. Can really visually see how many bones I'm throwing now. That's how high my attack speed is. It's just a Gatling gun. Okay, I think you should... Yeah, there we go. So what we have to do now... You're invulnerable and you're healing. It's one of those boss fights. The main issue here is you track me with those, and I can't get hit by them, but I have to stay in this thing to deactivate your shield. Which can be quite a pain. This is why I like having multiple jumps for this. Because you can screw up the platforming, and then it's just you're in a bad way. Like that. Damn it! Okay, wait, I activated it, good. I barely got it. Yeah, that's the boss's name, Bark Vader. It's a giant tree. Thoughts on Bark Vader? Okay, I got it. Die. Oh yeah, and the other thing it does is it takes away your weapons. So each time I destroy those pylons, you're not invincible anymore. And I get one of my weapons back. So now I have my gun. They would do that. Ooh. Ooh, so you counter with another pun. Bravo. Spruce, I am your father. Come on, Bark. I've never actually beaten this thing, by the way. Or... I have, but on lower difficulties. Oh, wait, no. I've never beaten this, because this only shows up in the 3rd tier. I've gotten very close, but I usually die close to the end. We'll see. Those projectiles can mess you up. You bought the overpriced Vamp Cozy game? I thought it was kind of overpriced too. Like, looking at it, I was like, oh, this looks interesting, but my god, that's really expensive. Because I actually looked at that and was considering streaming that today too, but I was like, oh my god, $30? On sale? Like, I don't know. Hope you enjoy it though. I think there's a werewolf you can bone in that, so it's absolutely for you. Bought on the Switch and it was $35. Oh my god. I mean, it seems like a good Switch game at least. So there's that. I don't even need to jump, I'm realizing. Just strafe. Bark Vader does not understand these high-level tactics. Bark Vader has never seen a skateboard. What's the thing? I'll do a spin. That's a neat trick. This now this is pod racing. Okay, let's go up here. Uh-oh. Okay, the platforming is where it gets awkward. Ow, ow. Okay, I got that one. This one's easy. So I'll just grab this real quick. Don't mind me. Okay, now that one's going to be a pain in the ass. Oh, we got it. We are gaming. Okay, we might have one more phase. I don't know if I can kill this one with the weapons that I have. We will see, though. Can you get up here in the center so I can just circle strafe you? Because the circle strafing down here is a little bit awkward. There you go. You're beautiful. You're doing great, honey. Work that podium. As I just spin around you. Bark Vader is a wood, by the way. I'm not surprised by this. Kept flipping for the love of the game all this time, yeah. Say it, this is not entirely un-Souls-like. It really isn't, in a way. I'd play a Souls-like game like this. Like, if they really leaned into it, like, made you do dodges and stuff like that, and you have a stamina meter, but you just, like, auto-fire, I'd play it. This, like, what I'm currently doing to this boss, this is what Souls-likes look like to me when someone good is playing them. Like, speedrunners and stuff, they're just dancing around the boss, not even worrying at all. No worries. Just murder the boss, it's easy. Oh, God, that's... Oh, I have no HP. We need to heal. Luckily, you gave me some friends to heal off of. Okay, we're good. Ow. Ooh, those homing ones are really, really nasty. Oh, I forgot they make you bleed. Okay, the red one is scary. Those make me slower? Uh-oh. Why am I so slow? Oh, it's because I took too much damage, I think. Or are you slowing me? Actually, because I'm quite slow right now. I don't actually know what was going on there. I feel ridiculously slow, like I'm barely moving. And I don't think that's just because my passive stopped. Although it could be. I can't even make that jump. That's how slow I am. Oh, we might die. If I can't make the jump, we're screwed. Let's do this, then this. Okay, if I fall down from here, absolutely screwed. Nailed it! Wow, I swear if I beat this boss for the first time while streaming... What? Why? How does that happen? I've played this for a pretty good amount of hours now. But I always got here and died. I just saw the Sage pun. Oodles pines for Bark Vader. 1 HP clutch? Yeah. We didn't even have Zawirldo that time. That was just natural clutch. I think it's dead this time. I don't think it can do another wave of the, pylons. So, I think we're good. As long as I just don't get hit, or it doesn't have, like, a final crazy desperation attack or something. Never mind, I just got hit. Heal up, please. Thank you. Yeah, those red ones are nasty. Just like those. Yeah, these. Oh my god, you slowed me again. What slows me? How do you slow me? Okay, I'm good again. Never mind. Never mind. Not good again. How are you slowing me? That slow is disgusting. I'm not playing a MOBA. How do you slow me? How are you slowing me? Stop it! Movement's kind of my whole thing! Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm alive. Jesus. Stop with the slows. Oh my god. Die, you bastard. That required some... Oh god, you're slowing me again. It's the blue ones. They just slow you. Oh god, final swarm. Ooh, that's not good. We've been here for 10 minutes. Go. Clutched it. Oh, I'm alive. I did it. I got Sir Chadwell. Oh yeah, boomerang bananas. They kept me alive there. Kick a nun in the shin for an auto fire option in Souls. I realized I have not been drinking like I should. Ugh. Because there was that green thing he shoots. I thought it was the blue ones just like being around me, but you could be right. I just might not have seen it. We should leave. There we go. I win. I win, I did it. My first tier 3 win with calcium. Now I have unlocked fire calcium. And then I get to see all the people that are way higher ranked than me. I'm drinking, but it ain't water. Ah, that takes me back to the Yakuza streams. Oh, we can play as the real Oodles would. Mega Chad. He wields the perfect, most powerful jawline. He flexes to stop taking damage. So, wow, his chest. Yeah, Oodles, you could have 2 square meals on those things, couldn't you? 2 square meals. Okay, it tells me who I have beaten it with. That is nice. Let me go for chat again. So stands for Project Hail Mary, is it? I love the walking animation. You also can't hear it, but it makes like stomping sounds as he walks. Oh no, absolutely skips leg day. Absolutely skips leg day. Does not focus on the glutes and do like the mule kicks and squats that I do. Can't be skipping leg day. You want to really fill out some pants? We got it! Big bonk! 2% chance to bonk an enemy, dealing 20 times damage. We'll hear it at some point. Well, I definitely want my size tome. Oh, I am Boss Buster. So if you hear a random bonk on stream now, it's gonna be that. If I get a lot of attack speed and things, you'll be hearing it a whole lot. So get ready. I do not need that. We'll take lifesteal. I do think there's a buff orc in this for Oodles too. Yeah, the arms are very derpy. And just the constant smile on the face. Do I want Flamewalker? I'll take Flamewalker, it's really good. Why not just add more circles? Okay, we need some charge. Yeah. Just constantly smiling. Never having a bad day. Definitely need attack speed. Lifesteal would probably be very helpful here too. Give me more elites. I'm not afraid of them. The main benefit to me getting to this game so late is that there's been so much new added stuff. Like I don't think it had nearly this many characters before. Definitely want you. I'm sorry I'm having to do this through the Hornets bugs. Sorry I'm having to do it. They're just little babies. Very rude. I'm sorry. They're attacking me. I'm just walking. I'm not even hitting them. They're just walking into my zone of aura and dying. There's a little goblin guys I picture from Dungeon Crawler Carl. I saw some stuff on a Reddit thread in a ooh, I gotta get that. On a Reddit thread in a subreddit that I still regularly follow from like some old YouTubers I used to watch quite a bit, and they were talking about Dungeon Crawler Carl in there. There was something about like someone said like, oh, there was the bonk sound effect, you just heard it. That bonk. But they were talking about it in the thread, and for some reason somebody was talking about like there being a crackhead in the dungeon, and then someone mentioned a character from Dungeon Crawler Carl. who is apparently a crackhead that lives in a dungeon. So, this is all I know. This is all I know. Oh yeah, the goblins are on crack drugs, yes. I see. 20% more damage to enemies above 90%. It's not great, but I'll take it. I don't have a lot of banishes anyway. I feel like I would rather banish something else. The Shrine of Suck. I must give them the big suck. I have heard a lot of things. Like, I feel like I never heard anything about that book series until Heart Trip brought it up. And now I feel like I see it everywhere. I'm like, oh, I've heard of this. I have heard of this piece of media. Ooh. Axes could be nice. I'm getting big size. Dungeon Crawler Carl mentioned, yup. I feel like lifesteal is going to be better here. I want to get the axes. I haven't really had a good run with the axes. Eat axe. As I just circle strafe around the golem. Bonk. Sign off, because of work in the game, it was great to hang out with y'all and happy to catch a quasi stream. Hey, yeah, thanks for hanging out. It was great to chat, talk about things. You know? That's why I like playing stuff like this occasionally, because I can kind of just vibe. I'm gonna get the max HP too. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, have a great night. Hope you sleep well and everything. Hope work is fantastic for you tomorrow. Roguelike Bomberman, I would play. I'd play some Roguelike Bomberman, and I'm not even good at Bomberman. That's a Raxby thing. Ooh, 1+1 projectile. Don't need projectile speed. I don't really have very many projectiles being thrown out. Increased crit chances, welcome. Big aura. I did get this to monumentally ludicrous sizes in one Mega Chad run that I had. Bonk. There are apparently builds with this character that some people run where okay, I have max HP, so I don't need armor. I think I want lifesteal. And size, of course. Soon this will take up the entire screen. But I've seen people do builds with this character where you just stand there. You actually just idle. You just sit in a corner and don't worry about it. Everything walks into you and dies. Like, that's the ultimate goal with games like this? Yeah. My favorite is some of the runs I've done with Calcium, where I'm just like flying in the air. I'm like an AC-130. Because you can get to the point where you have like 22 jumps. So you can basically just continually hover in the air. And yeah, you're just like an AC-130 raining death down on everything. It's great. Something died? Oh, power up. I don't have any purples to copy. Size. I kind of like not jumping with Mega Chad though, because I just love the visual of just my character just slowly walking forward. You know? More size. Nah, XP gain's good to get this early, I think. We need some XP gain. I wouldn't mind getting a little bit of movement speed and some extra jumps if we can, just because it really helps in the final boss fight. Because when you're just walking slowly like this, it's very easy to die in that final fight. Luck. Max HP, power up multiplier. I want the HP. If I can get beef ring, oh, we're gonna be so set. We need our beefy ring. There we go. Crystal's not bad. I will take Crystal. Ooh, blue skelly. Gimme. There's my bloody tome. I just hear the bonks. And now we continue this way. Do need more projectiles so that my axes and flame walker is a little bit better. Hopefully we can get that. Another bonk. That reminds me, I do have to find some something else to eat. Shortly before stream, I basically got some food sent that a bunch of friends recommended from Leafy, and I got sent some mashed potatoes, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna eat these before stream, and it was apparently an Oodles recommend, and they were quite good. They were quite good. I've never had the Bob Evans kind before, but I have been to the Bob Evans restaurant because they used to have one of those here. And we used to go there all the time. We would go to Costco and go to Bob Evans. I have fond memories of their macaroni and cheese. Favorite ready-made potatoes? They were quite creamy and good. I had never really bothered with them before because I always just got like the bagged Idahoan ones. But yeah. Very impressed. Ooh, release toxic waste on taking damage. Is that a brand or a restaurant? It's actually both. It used to be a pretty popular restaurant chain, I believe. And basically, you know, they're not around as much anymore. But they just sell some of their food and stuff in stores. Ooh, watch. Give. Oh yeah, Oodles. I started to post it in your game chat earlier because I saw all of you talking about like, you know, like what games you should play this week and stuff. I had remembered that I saw a game on the Steam sale that I was like, wow, this looks like Oodles Core. It came out like last month. I forget exactly what it's called, but it's basically like Peak, but the reverse. Instead of climbing a mountain, you're digging down into a cave to apparently rescue your lost dog. And it is pretty much just Peak, except going down instead of up. $140 hours in Octopath Zero and the story is not done. Octopath games are crazy long. Yeah, I'll try to see if I can find the name. Remember. $140? I'm 50 hours in? Oh, Oodles. Oh, Oodles, you sweet Texan child. Those games are long as hell. Octopath Traveler 2 still might be like one of the longest playthroughs I've ever done. Hey, Binary. Welcome in. I am going to pose on this boss. Oh, get down from there. I hate when you do that. Oh, Howie. Yeah. Go away, little bark. You're no Bark Vader. Ow. Okay, dead. So long, but it's still probably gonna be my favorite this year. They're so good. Like, I love Octopath Traveler 2. And, I played one, I just never finished it, but that was when I didn't record things for the channel, and I kind of had like a weird thing going on where it was like hard for me to stick with things and actually finish them. Which is one of the reasons that I made the channel in the first place, because I actually wanted to finish things. And if I thought I had some like outside pressure, it would make me finish things more. And it certainly worked. I can't say it didn't work. But I think the longest game on the channel... Actually, I said Octopath 2, maybe Xenoblade 2, but I think the longest is probably Elden Ring. Could not care less about Harry Potter. Stop showing me. Oh yeah, fuck off, Twitch. Absolutely fuck all the way off. I'm not watching transphobe or experiencing transphobe content. Why would I consume Harry Potter when Witch Hat Atelier exists? Which I have been hearing very, very good things about and want to watch. It's so good. I'm so glad. Like, it's next on our list to watch. Because we watched, like, the first episode for one of Raxby's, anime nights. And, I was enthralled. I was like, oh, this is adorable. Pick up range. The season was packed. Didn't Demons or Peak? Ooh, I have not heard about Demons. I haven't. It's so hard for me to keep up with anime seasons these days. The most recent thing we watched was Morgan and I watched Dorohedoro Season 2, since it finally got its Season 2. After a ridiculously long time. The ball was a bit trashy, but that's okay. I like trash. Trash is good sometimes. Did I watch a show and then some old thing? I started Evangelion, specifically Neon Genesis Evangelion. And I watched like the first 2 episodes. I have not been back to it yet, but I can still continue. It has not been too long. But I have always heard I should watch Evangelion from friends and just generally people online and things as well. So I was like, I'll give it a shot. Also, I mean, you can, what is it? Yeah, no, the EVA Unit 1 was added into Sonic whatever. The Sonic Racing game, which is still the wildest reveal to me, I think. Like, Miku, it's like, yeah, Miku's in everything. But, fucking EVA Unit 1 in a little cart? That's crazy. Yeah, I need to be more consistent about watching, my anime and stuff. Currently, which one of these do I want? Pick up range. Currently my fascination is, just watching this streamer that I watch a lot. They're the one also playing, YS. Also the one I watched play, Dot Hack. Which, by the way, how is Dot Hack going? Binary. Ghost in the Shell OG Speak. That's another one I always want to watch. Ghost in the Shell, I remember when I would catch it on Toonami, the intro, like, OP was so good, but it kind of creeps me out. Because there's like this part of it where like there's like a baby doll and it's like breaking apart, and it just kind of creeped me out. But I remember the song being amazing. Oh my god, stop blowing me. Or up on me, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Don't. Look, I didn't have my meds today, my brain's not working. Just, ignore anything I say. Didn't 100% Volume 3 because it didn't super matter for Volume 4? Yeah, I think I recall that. I mean, most of what I recall from that game is main character just constantly yelling Skeeth. Skeeth! What do I want here? I could get more poison. No, I'm good. Playing Lumentel now, it's been fun. Warrior 4 battles are chaotic. That sounds chaotic. Because I've seen you posting some of the music and stuff from that game. Because I remember when it was coming out, I was like sort of interested, but yeah, I just didn't have the time for it. Oh, thank you, Bugs. Thank you. Always keeping my quotes wholesome. Ooh. Oh my god, that's really good. Gimme. The more I murder, the more damage I do? Like, huh? That's awesome. Oh. Shrine of Suck. Credit card. Definitely more attack speed. And size. Change your team size. You can do like 2v4 or 4v2. It seems to me usually more mons on the field is usually better, but sometimes the cost doesn't outweigh the benefits. I feel like I would get so overwhelmed by that. Like, so many things. Having to worry about so many different factors. But it sounds interesting. It's one of those things where it feels like my brain thinks it's overwhelming, but once I actually tried it in you know, once I actually felt it or saw it in practice, it wouldn't be as bad. Oh, I have been watching a lot of GDQ as well. I've kind of just had it on the side. Because GDQ is great. What about Megabonk? I think you can get Megabonk. I think you have to get a certain selection of things, but currently we just have Megabonk. Also, hey Dola. Thanks again for the help with Deltarune yesterday. That was, an adventure. Oh, I've heard about Last Remnant, yeah. Last Remnant seems like it would be very overwhelming. There's another one from that time period that people love, but they're like, oh my god, it's impossible for people that are not initiated to, like, understand the systems at play here. It's another JRPG like that. Because I remember people would recommend it so hard, but they're like, it is very dense. It's amazing once you, like, get it. But, my god, it is dense and there's a lot to learn. We went to hell, we did. It was great. We all love the family trip to hell. GDG was in Pittsburgh that one year and I could have gone. I would love to go to one. Morgan has regularly joked because I've watched a few GDQ speedruns with her and I was like, you do realize these events just have like your type in spades. And she was like, oh? And I was like, yeah, it's either got like dork nerd boys that are gonna sit there and talk about their hyperfixation and stuff, or just like very, very cute queers. Sometimes both. Oftentimes both. And Morgan was like, oh yeah. We watched one speed run and she was like, yeah, there's like 3 people on the couch. All of them would. Ooh, yeah, more projectile. God, it just looks like there's lava boiling underneath me. There are too many cute ones in speedrunning. One of the most queer-heavy communities out there. Which is always just super interesting to me, that for some reason there's a massive amount of people that are into speedrunning that are queer. But there's also a massive amount of people that are into speedrunning that are neurodivergent, and those two things also go hand in hand, so... Makes sense. I could personally never do speedrunning. I don't think I have the patience for it. I also don't know if there's a single game that I love so much that I would be willing to just put that much time into. Big size tome. Oh my god. Well. Rest in peace. I looked away for like a second, and that thing bonked me. I had so much HP. No armor, though, I guess. We should unlock some things. Would probably be a good call. So many weapons I still haven't unlocked. We have some items, though. Brass knuckles. 25% more damage to... 12% chance to spawn an extra XP shard when killing an enemy. Dragonfire. There's a chance to spawn a dragon fire when hitting enemies. Fire damage can now apply burn. Healing above max HP allows you to overheal the chonk plate. Why don't we get a new character? Let's get Monkey and Ogre. And then we're good. I could get some hats. I have all the frog hats. Let me see if... Okay, I can't buy that. Wait, what was that? Toggle purchase weapon times and items on or off. Oh, neat. Okay. Casually played Fusion for that on school trips in high school. Fusion would be a fun one. Told my boss today I wasn't pretty enough for a sugar daddy and was just going to quit my job and go to Redacted and become a prostitute. There's like I'm trying to think of things that I feel like I could reasonably speedrun, and it's like, yeah, there's just not much. Like, I don't have the patience or the skill or ability, but mostly the patience. Because skill or ability can make up with enough if you just bash your skull into it, but I also just get distracted too easily, and my god, you need like laser focus for speedrunning. We're gonna try the new map with Monkey. No one knows where he got the shades. No one asks. Climb up walls and you get 2 max HP per level. Well, that is interesting. Let's do the tier 1 desert. Monkey. Never played on this map before. Smells like warm sand. I fucking hate warm sand, said the video game. Weird flex. Is that monkey Digimon? Oh, I know nothing about Digimon. I'm not surprised if there is a monkey with shades, though. That is completely unsurprising to me. Hello. Slurp gloves. I need slurp gloves. I love the jump animation. I still love that new Digimon that was announced. Maybe that is one of the JRPGs I could play. Just get what's it called? One of the Digimon RPGs, like Cyber Sleuth or Time Stranger. That would be interesting. Because I still have Metaphor, and I keep being like, oh, maybe I should just play Metaphor on the stream so I can actually finish it, but it's pretty long. That's a lot of mummies. Wait, what happens with... Ooh, that's what happens. I see. Ooh, upgrade the banana ring again. Can I buy any of this yet? Slurp gloves. Slurp! Ooh, more max HP. Projectile. So like they announced a DLC for the game 2 years after. Oh, I did not know about this. It's crazy sometimes, like, how late games will get DLC. Cause, I got, I got a code for, like, a DLC for a game that I played, like, a while ago, and they're like, oh yeah, our DLC's coming out. I'm like, oh my god, I don't even remember how to play this game. And in the promo code, they're like, yeah, we can give you the DLC and a save file for the base game if you haven't played the base game. And I'm like, oh my god, jumping into a DLC if you haven't played the base game? How? That sounds terrifying. I completely forgot Tales of Arise got one too. Ooh, I need overpowered lamp. I need overpowered lamp. I like the music here. Chonkers. Just want more projectiles. Eventually play a Tales game. They're so good. Vesperia is my personal favorite, but all just so good. Start with Abyss. I tried playing Abyss. It was once again that like time period where it was difficult for me to finish things, and there wasn't even anything bad about it. I couldn't get the motivation to finish it. But Vesperia is absolutely 100% my favorite. It's also funny to me because playing like Symphonia and Vesperia first, I can't see the main character of Abyss without thinking Scorpion Nussie? That's the boss name? Okay. I can't see the Tales of Abyss MC without thinking of Zealous. It kind of sucks, but that's sort of the point. Yeah, and I can appreciate that. Like, if the MC is intentionally not great, and you get to see them kind of evolve and effectively grow up. Oh god, I spent my money I was supposed to spend on that. That's rough. I'm gonna get the bow. I do think they're remaking some of like the earlier Tales games. I remember seeing they're like working on getting them like a Steam release, like Eternia and stuff. And I would be interested in playing those for sure. Okay, I'm being very bad about seeing as much of the map as possible here. This is just a tier 1 though. I'm sure I will be able to handle this. Eternia is interesting. Yeah, a lot of the earlier ones are weird because it's kind of like, you know, before Tales games kind of became Tales games in my eyes. Crit chance would be good here, yeah. That's actually great. This also weirdly makes me want to play a tower defense. I guess because similar kind of vibes. Is that the one? No, it's this one. Yes. There we go. Is the one that's super different because it's developed by the other team? Oh yeah, I don't know. I played a bunch of them because they got like re-released on the DS at some point, but I don't even remember which ones I played. Because I remember playing them, and there's a section where you go to like a... one of your characters is a mage, and you go to like mage school, which also happens in... Oh, look at the cute little cactars. Or cacnea. your character like goes to mage school or something, and you have to take like a quiz about like previous Tales games. And it was asking me about characters. You know, obviously since I have not played the early Tales games, I was like, who the hell are these people? What are you talking about? So I struggled with that. But the same thing happens in Symphonia for a side quest for taking Genus there. What the hell? That's a Clank statue? Our defense is peak. I'm horrible at them. I just like doing big, dumb, weird builds. I've played a stupid amount of... Oh, I can take you. Yeah, you can't beat me. Wait, what the hell? This is just Zoro. Like, you know, the black cape and mask Zoro, not Roanoa Zoro. Find to defeat the bandit. Okay. God, I was talking about something. Romancing Saga may be that game I've talked about where I was like, people swear by it, but it's a lot to get into. Tumbleweed? Oh. So then I did any kind of tower defense back in StarCraft, Warcraft 3 days. I've done, obviously, Balloons tower defense. There's a roguelike tower defense on Steam that's quite good called Ember Ward. So yeah. Trails is sort of that now too. I've always seen Trails, but it seems so intimidating because of how many of them there are. That is one JRPG that I was like, oh, maybe that would be a good one to play on stream though. I've always been enamored by Trails in the Sky. And since Trails in the Sky got the remake, I'm like, maybe I try, because I played the original back in the day, and I got like fairly far in it. I just didn't finish it. And I do like Estelle as a character. So, but Cold Steel is the one that, those are the ones where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm as into this. Another thing I miss is Evo World. Can we get a shout out for all the Evo World fans? That's where Zombies my favorite tower defense. That's a good choice. Also, hey Raxby. Good taste in tower defense. My only complaint with Plants vs. Zombies is Plants vs. Zombies 1 at least, which is mostly the only good one, is a little bit too easy. Like it's a pretty easy game. It's the same world, right? I think so. I don't know enough about Trails to say yay or nay. I admittedly have not looked into modded Plants vs. Zombies. I saw one YouTuber I watched did a no sunflower run of Plants vs. Zombies. Like, only made like flowers and stuff, beat the entire game by only relying on the residual sun that just falls from the sky. Plants vs. Zombies Infinite Fusion basically exists. Modders are out here making some of the most interesting things. Because another thing I looked at as a potential for stream was like new Pokemon mods, and like there's the big ones you hear about like Infinite Fusion and too many types and stuff, but there are so many interesting Pokemon mods out there. Kinda nuts. I definitely need the attack speed one. Let's banish knockback. I don't need knockback. Pokemon's Fool's Gold is funny. God, see, I haven't even heard of that one. I was looking at like Pokemon Crystal Clear and Pokemon Evolution that just it's like Leaf Green, but every single Pokemon has 2 extra evolutions at the end of its tree. I was seeing stuff like that. Played G2 Pokemon, but all the Pokemon have different types and look different. Oh god. Sounds intimidating. I kind of like the desert level because I don't have to worry about being able to jump over things as much. Horsela's a campfire? That sounds adorable. That sounds like if there was like a Dark Souls Pokemon mod. It's like the bonfire is just a cute little smiling mon. That's why I like Infinite Fusion. There's so many funny ones. My favorite is still the, it was Cophagrigus and Rotom that I made when I played the first Infinite Fusion. And it's just a fucking card reader. Like, you know, you go to a store and they're like, alright, here's the card reader. And it's just that. It was so good. Oh, the boss is all the way back there. I've got to huff it. Theos is pretty good, based off of Greece. Like, there's so many. And then there's the one that I talked about that has the edgy story mode that someone actually reminded me the name of recently. And I have since forgotten it again because my brain does not function. But it's the one where the big bad and, like, the leader of Team Rocket or whatever, like, literally burns people alive and executes them with a Houndoom. That one. I don't know why I'm freaking out. I'm not very concerned about potentially losing this level. I'm extremely tanky. I do a lot of damage. We're probably fine. Yeah. Just give me more projectile. Was it Insurgents or a different one? Insurgents does not ring a bell, but it could be. I mean, it's about to be done. Getting an XP tome feels stupid, but whatever. We're about to finish here. Getting all my level ups. It's not reborn. It might be reborn. There's all the different cults, and you sacrifice someone at the beginning, and your buddy gets infected by the Oxus. Oh, Oodles content. Lil Anubis. Oodles content. Okay, yeah, and then it just ends here. So I should just, you know, see how long we can last. Chandelier is used to burn people's soul to death. It gets so edgy. And I love it. I love that about it. Okay, Monkey is pretty good. You get free HP per level up. That's phenomenal. You start with Banana Ring, which is just really fun. I think there's also a Pokemon, like, fan game mod or something like that that is basically this. I guess a Pokemon Survivors game. Which I'm kind of surprised Nintendo didn't release on, like, mobile or something at some point. Okay, I should probably just stand still. They're getting kind of tanky. Actually, what am I talking about? The level's done here. We can just leave. Thinking about the G3, I think, roguelike one. I saw one, like, Pokemon, like, Emerald Rogue or something like that. And that one sounds interesting. There's one really cool one that was on the list that I saw. It was Pokemon, but it was an escape room. There's basically 3 of them, all made by the same dev, and basically the gist of it is you get put into a location, like a dungeon or a special island or a rocket hideout, and it's Pokemon, but it's like an escape room from the perspective of Pokemon. Like, you find certain items, you get certain mons, that lets you beat certain trainers so you can progress through this area, etc., etc.